Then I crush you. We already be looking for drama. If I try to get into it with us, then we gotta get them. Feeling free from the top. That could never be true when I'm feeling selling. I'm telling you, trick, I'm finna steal them. Got me swinging. Bottles in the club, and my thug homies come up with the skrilla. Don't get it twisted with that overnight celebrity. You better be scared of me in my city. If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. I'm about to break this thing up. Let's go. If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. I'm about to break this thing up. Let's go. I ain't that rapper type of right, and I ain't that acting type of right. It's all ain't in my script. I'm a player. You just a square. What's that enemy? The whole industry is my enemy. And you ain't no kin to me or friend to me. What? Don't pretend to be. I'm strictly for the thugs. I'm for the street and straight out the hood. My MO is ghetto and I don't even need for you booty cats. I'm straight out the county of Dade. 305 MIA. You ever come south of the border? I'm first most born. It's gonna be. If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. I'm about to break this thing up. Let's go. If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. I'm about to break this thing up. Let's go. If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. I'm about to break this thing up. Let's go. If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. I'm about to break this thing up. Let's go. Bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without you.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. And off we go from Foxborough. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To the air, right away, is Allen. He's going to air one out right away. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. In motion comes Pittman. Here's Aller now on 2nd down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And this will be incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, and especially in the secondary, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
Throwing on 3rd down, Aller. That's taken in. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
You know, it's always hard as an offense to waste such great field position, but they had a short field to work with, not able to pick up a single 1st down. So give a lot of credit for the defense stopping this drive before it really got started.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They snap it to Aller. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. They'll go play action with May. He'll get this to the rookie tight end, Eli Raridan. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the 1st down marker. That's a pickup at 9. And it's going to set up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
First and 10. At the
Second and short.
32-yard line.
Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
On the run to the right. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Second and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 10.
Out of the gun, here's May. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
A big loss on the play.
On fourth down, Bryce Baringer out to punt for New England.
In punt formation for the Patriots.
Take it in, back at his own 12. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. First carry now for Rico Dowdle. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play.
On the pickup. It's second and 8.
They face second down, 8 yards to go. Now Dowdle. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies, but the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass, and I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
And on second down, here's Aller. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyway. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and long. Here's Aller. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
To throw on second down is Aller. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Evan Byard, the veteran who's broken up a few passes in his day, gets to that one.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. That shotgun snap, back to Aller. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 21 yards.
First grab for Metcalf. Good for the first down.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
DK Metcalf was the intended target. And that will lead to a second down. On the ground, it's Jaylen Warren. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Robert Spillane spills him there.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
From the gun here on third down, Aller. Hit as he throws. That one will fall to the turf, and it's incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good third down stop, and it sets up fourth down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This from an even 50 yards out. Boswell's kick is good, and the Steelers will take a 3-0 lead. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. Here's a carry for Dowdle. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
At the 13-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
More to come. This is the NFL on EA Sports. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. Play action, Aller. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
There's so much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
On the ground, it's Dowdle.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. To throw is Aller. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one 1st down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
That one's good for 26 yards.
First rule of backed up offense. Get the first down. The last thing you want to do, punt the ball back and give your opponent a short field. Mission accomplished. Now, can they maintain possession long enough to see if they can cap this drive off with some points?
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
On 1st and 10, here's May. And that one's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
See what they have for 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Here's May. Forced out wide. He'll try to run for it. And he'll be forced out of bounds. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the 1st down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up. There's nowhere to go with the ball. And next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
This drive rolling now, another 1st and 10. Now the man from Alabama. This is Jam Miller. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
37-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
May gonna look to throw. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Miller. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
That's another Patriots first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Miller trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short.
Of the goal line.
Down at
It's
the
a gain
1.
of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
From a little closer, here's second and goal. Throwing now is May. And he's in. Dan Miller. Touchdown, Patriots. It's his third touchdown on the year.
This is a really well-designed play down in the red zone. We see teams run this time and time again, fast to the flat. What they're doing is they're putting a lot of conflict of responsibility. Those edge defenders in the run game, a lot of times are also responsible for the flat area in the passing game. So things happen fast, threaten those responsibilities, and let the running back do the rest.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. They'll run with Dowdle. And he gets this up close to the 40. Harold Landry, he's there on the tackle. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. On the play fake, it is Allard. Flush to his right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Third and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On play action, here's May. Open man, that's Kyle Williams. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
May now on 1st and 10. He'll get this out wide, and he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
36-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
Second down, they need 2 yards. Off the play fake, here's May. To the left side, he's got Henry. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. Not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
A pass taken in by Miller.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
A run up the middle with Miller. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Wilson on the stop.
And just like that, you go from second and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in 3rd and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
On 3rd and 2, it's May. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. New England going to take their second timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Now, May. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Stevenson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 33-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw now, May. He'll spot Henry, open downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain of 24 through the air. 1st down, New England.
43-yard line.
A run here with Miller. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Handoff, it is Henderson heading left. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
To throw is May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. To the pylon, he's in. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. His 4th TD grab of the season. The extra point is good. And the Pats will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Steelers 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Wow, they are hit now. It's been a tight game, and he takes. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Play fake to Dowdle, and now Rodgers. This one complete to Washington. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that play, 1 first down. 1st and 10 now from the 36. On play action, Allen. Nowhere to go with that one. Let's get it to the sideline and live to see 2nd down.
And while the play results in an incompletion, I think these are the type of decisions from a young quarterback that you're okay with. If the play's not there, if you don't feel good, throw the ball away, don't turn it over, and let's live for the next play call.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. He'll come up now again. Good news, it's 1st and 10.
First down, Pittsburgh.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This secondary, they just continue to impress me this entire game, Mike. I mean, it just feels like every ball is contested. Even the ones that are complete, those windows are tight. In this case, a really nice job knocking the ball away, and I just can't say enough about how hard these guys compete on every play.
And you'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Play close quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
3rd down.
The shotgun, it's A-Rod. Loading up, launching downfield. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
On for the point after.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score, as this one's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. Not much. 2nd and long coming up.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd
Off
and
the play
9.
fake, it's May. Flush to his right. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a big hit for the Patriots. It's a gain of 34. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Off the bootleg. Here's May. He'll get this out to Henderson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
This is a great example of why it's so critical that on defense, everybody does their job. You got a free hit blitzer coming right at the quarterback, but because they don't contain him in the pocket, they allow him to escape, and it doesn't allow that blitz to get home.
On the ground, here is Henderson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Good start to this drive so far. Another 1st and 10. They run on the jet sweep. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Back at the 30-yard line.
When you come across on a jet sweep, Mike, you're hoping once you get the ball, all you see is green grass and open space. Well, in this case, he had a lot of unhappy defenders waiting for him, and they're able to put him down behind the line.
They'll run. It's Henderson. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
So you find yourself in 2nd and long. What you're thinking here as the play caller is just get this into a manageable 3rd down situation. But after that rush attempt and that big gain, they now find themselves in 3rd and short, which makes it nice. They can run or pass.
And they will not run another play. That'll do it. The end of the 3rd. Now a 3rd and 2. Here's May. He'll swing this out to Miller. And he'll be out of bounds, but he has the 1st down inside the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal.
So that's a big 1st down conversion because, Mike, as you take a look at the game clock, if they play this right, not only do they put themselves in position to score here to win this at the end, but they also can leave very little time left for their opponent to try to go down and answer.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Brought down behind the
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. May gonna look to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Steelers 14.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Harold Landry. He had a sack in the opener.
It's a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
2nd and long coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll look deep for Pittman. That is hard. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Now a hit, and he lost the football. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
They'll stick with him again. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. It's going to be pulled in by Dowdle. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
His kick is good. He got it. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, so that's an important kick right there. In a game here late, you go ahead, you send your kicker out there to take the lead, and now all eyes turn to your defense. Can they get out there and get a stop and come away with this win?
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll get it going on the ground with Miller. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and it's a big turnover.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Down by Carlton Davis. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. Rodgers. Pass taken in by Dowdle. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
13 yards.
Gain of 13 for number 13. And a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They've got the lead. They're in control. In no hurry to snap this. And they'll take the clock down to the 2-minute warning. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Warren, running left. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. That'll bring up 2nd and 11. Now Dowdle. And he's in! Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Velus Jones now on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down.
A 9-yard loss.
That is T.J. Watt. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. On 2nd down, it's May. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. Pressure all around him, and down he goes. Now on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it's going to bring up a third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here's first down.
26 yards. That's good for our Patriots. First down.
Out of the gun, here's May. Moving to his right. He'll let one go. Down the middle. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
To throw again is May. Look wide, get this one complete, and they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. New England going to take their second timeout. Third, they need 8. May to the air once more. This one intercepted. That's the linebacker, Alex Highsmith. And a good return here as he is out of bounds up at the 45.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one.